You're gonna get you some Cartier. You want some Cartier? Huh? Uh,
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails.
let's go, baby. Vic, watch this, Vic. Watch me take out Mr. Undefeated, baby. You can't.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 27, Murray. Catch made by Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. That's caught by Hollister. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. A give to Jones. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Jones again, and he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Ronald Jones His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Washington 0. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On first down, Lawrence completes this out left to Ruggs. 7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
On second down now, it's Gibson, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for Washington. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence, and he'll find Ruggs on the right side.
Come on. Knock that nigga out.
There on first. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Oh, good.
He's got his own pro
There we
receiver,
go.
Michael Thomas.
He's trying to give it to that little nigga.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Come on, baby. You got to make that fly.
For about 3 and second down. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough.
Ooh.
And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy
That was
may very well
close.
be out the door.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Oh, man. Come on.
The first down as they
Damn.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say,
That's
yeah,
how I
without
play.
question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Reception here by Rhodes.
As Philly, we'll put him out the game. We will put this nigga out the game.
Perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Yeah, we sick about that loss we jacked off last week playing around.
Stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
Kill him out here. He ain't playing.
24. Well, these two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field.
Let's return the favor.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Under pressure,
really?
He'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Second and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence.
Let's go, baby.
Got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. He's going to go out of bounds.
We're getting that.
This one down just shy of the 20. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down. And McManus able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. This one swung out here to Jones.
That's a speed out there.
Third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle, because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. From the gun on third down, Murray eluding the pressure right.
Oh, come on, man.
Somebody did a nice job improvising.
This nigga done hit every pass and missed that wide open
Go
one.
open downfield, but they never
Come
did.
on.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Waiting for it back deep, Antonio Callaway. And the kick's away.
Come on, man. We can't afford that. That's for losing last week. I'm telling you, our morale is like 30. Can't miss that.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got it open, man. It's Ruggs. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Come on.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Lawrence will throw. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Hey, Haywood! Mike 54! Mike 54! I'm here all day. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Smoke! 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Here's Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
Come on, man.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Hey, back up. 57 Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, 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 hey. Yep. I got it. Check 3. 218, jump.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he's brought down.
That was fucking dumb. Why would you even do that?
Turnover on downs.
I thought you had some other shit.
But it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
I thought you had some other shit from me.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Murray now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Murray. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Murray now on 1st down.
Oh, shit. I had him. I'm glad I didn't throw it because I threw it to the wrong dude.
Take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Wrong dude.
Another try after the 1st down sack. And pressure coming, and they got it once again.
Bring your ass in there again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Man, that scenario seems bullshit, I'm telling you.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. He'll let this go deep for runs. And that is
come on!
Took a shot there.
That's why we got you back there.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence flushed out right. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get that complete to Alvarado.
Oh, my God! Man!
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a
Oh,
receiver when
boy.
he gets a hit of steam going. And as a defensive back,
Oh,
you
boy.
got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
That what? That was good. That was a good play, right? You did. That was all you.
Maybe time.
Nigga, he should have been tackled.
7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled.
Man, I don't. Shut up.
20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. First down and much more here for Jones. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. So we've reached halftime here at our nation's capital with the Washington football team on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always.
You get the ball, too?
Game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half
Better run.
they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On second down, a run with Gibson.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Being chased out left. That's complete. Akua Bunam. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really
I think you're looking at my string.
They go play action with Lawrence. It's caught to Charles. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Watch the safety. You shoot that bomber. You shoot that bomber. Check 6 guys. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty
Oh, you know what? I forgot to change my damn.
How about the people up front? Leverage,
Wow, that's why he up wide open over there. I forgot to change my damn zone drops.
2nd and 6.
Leo! Look at me! Zipper! Now! Yo, Cheetah! Get!
They'll go again with Gibson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5
Oh, it's
at
tight
the
when you
6.
get out of here.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left
It's
with
tight.
a third and about 4 for a first.
Matchbox lights. Yes. Rock it. Go. Recon, 132 fighter. Opposite. Fight.
A give to Gibson running right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on down.
Nobody want to hear that shit. They should. That's defense,
The Eagles
nigga.
offense set to begin their next
That's all
drive.
me.
Off the option, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, it's Murray. Out to his left. That's caught by Hollister. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
And your defense is tough as nails. Look at this nigga. This nigga don't get hurt. Ain't got no.
This head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Murray now. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And that one drops down, incomplete.
He should have caught that.
Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. Room to run past midfield. And they're going to have
Let's
another
go, baby.
1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. Murray has the first down and more. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Everybody's getting hurt.
Down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Murray going to fire one out wide. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hey,
Ronald Jones.
I want to shout out. Hey, this is terrible. This is MML. I would like to shout out DL for that drive.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now
I'm terrible.
14-10.
I don't cheat, but I steal. Although that was a loner.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over.
What is up with all these text messages? Who's texting? Good night.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense is spun.
You hit the right one with that. Look at that.
He's got space.
Nah, I can't hit stick him, huh?
Inside the 45.
He don't get his stick.
That time on the catch and run.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He'll let this go deep for
Got that.
Woods.
I knew I had that.
Intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
Let's go, Cisco. Let's go, Cisco.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
They got everybody on your damn team lit up.
Now a handoff.
Come on, man.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Eluding the pressure.
Got him.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. And we'll have to check the flag, but I think this one's going to stand. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question.
Hey, I'm going to tell you why you lost. Although it was good defense, I'm going to take a page out of Larry. Nigga, there's no way you don't take them points. I bet you I won't jack this one off.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Niggas gonna give me some respect.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Oh, come on.
He throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A huge play there for Washington. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside
That was
the 5.
too quick.
Here's Gibson on the read option. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their
I hated to
timeouts.
use that.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
He running inside.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Under pressure
Shit
now,
don't
he's
work.
going to go down. Sack back around
Shit
the
don't
8.
work. It's Kenny Clark, nigga.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Got him.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
3 times inside the 10, not a point.
Charles, this defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the
Play it
2-minute
safe,
warning.
Joe.
The
Play it
last
safe.
run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Play it safe.
Murray going to throw. Steps away to his left. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he
Woo,
got
that was Murray.
says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
That's Murray. That wasn't me. I thought I was about to get a safety.
That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket.
Do that shit now.
Just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
We don't learn. This is why we lose.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is why we lose. We ain't gonna stop.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. I left my shit on 0.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. From just shy of midfield, Murray flushed out right. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked out his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. He's doing that in this game.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Everyone has their strengths. They can move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Back to throw it, Murray. It's complete to Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Again, they'll throw with Murray, rolling to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this
I needed this win after I
back of the end zone for a touchback.
Choked.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. The throw right side is complete.
Damn, my this is why I don't like doing this.
Able to get it up past the 45.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And Washington now going to use the
somebody gonna pay Suzanne
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Lawrence will throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, good. That was a good-ass play right there.
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Taking it about the 1.
Do the DK on him.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Murray's going to look to throw this thing into the hands of Darden. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Huh? Nah.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers,
I ain't put Omaha.
guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness
3
and
runs in the
speed.
punt. Hell
They
no.
catch a lot of
See,
football
Ryan,
passes
we
with
jack
just
shit
one
off. That's what we do.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And that'll be caught by Darden. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
We jack shit off, see, man.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. I see you nodding your head up and down. I'm guessing you like that play call.
I did. How could I not? Because to me, he checked every box.
He
on
blitzing that corner over there, Bernie.
There on 3rd down.
Corner coming from the left.
Read the keys, kept it himself, got the 1st down, and got out of bounds without getting hit. Heck of a play.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He'll buy some time right.
Let's go, baby.
Complete to Darden. And all the way down to the 29.
Oh, yeah, we gonna add that start to
Now
end.
the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
We know where you come
The
from.
big play has them all the way inside
We
the
know where you
30
come
now,
from,
1st and
brother.
10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Good game, man.
Return it to the 21-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there?
Hey,
Finally gained a measure
man,
of-
I had to go straight to sleep. I was sick, but I had to go to sleep after that damn game, man. Oh, he wide open.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Oliver,
I'm sending messages.
And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because
Coming from the left,
obviously
baby.
scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down,
Coming
scoring
from the
again.
left.
Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got
Did
them
he
in the
test
spot in
that?
the first place, and say to themselves, we really gave this game away. After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
This how I be messing up what you call them stats.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson.
That nigga's too little. Oh,
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
oh, get it, go get it, baby. Run it in. Go, Bullet. That's your touchdown, you bum.
Come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.